right now. And after this webinar tomorrow or on Monday, I will send it to you. If you have any questions, please write in the chat box in GoToMeeting. If you have anything that you want me to answer regarding CardioLog, regarding anything about analytics, please write it in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer. And now I'll just start, assuming that you can see my screen and that you can hear me good. Okay. So I'll just give a brief explanation about CardioLog. Most of your customers, so I'm pretty sure that you know the basic. But CardioLog was built in 2005. It has two main offices. The main office is in Boston, where Microsoft got a certificate, and we have developed two platforms, two tools. One is CardioLog Analytics for intranet portals, and the other one is SharePoint Marketing Suite for internet, for website, for public-facing platforms. We work with all SharePoint platforms from 2013, 10, 7, 3, also SharePoint Online, and lately we have developed the new social reports. So we do reports for Yammer, Citrion, Dynamics, and we also do reports for third-party applications like CRM and any other application that you have on your machine that you would like to connect to CardioLog and see what exactly is happening over there. So how do we work? We monitor, in-depth monitoring of what's going on in your SharePoint portal. We want to understand who are your users, what are they searching for, what kind of data you have on your portal, and what is the most important data. We engage the customers and the users by surveys, hello message bars, target content, A/B testing. So we have all of those marketing tools that help you to engage your customers and better understand their needs. And of course, we try to enhance the SharePoint portal and help you use its best and make it much more easier for your customers and for their use. Today's webinar will be very short. We just have 30 minutes, and I will show you what are the most popular things that are on the roadmap for our new version. I will go over all of your questions that I gathered, and I'll answer and show you how exactly to do them in the SharePoint in the CardioLog portal. And meanwhile, if you have any questions, please write in the chat box, in the message, in the chat box, in the GoToMeeting. And I'll also show this. So if you have any live questions right now, you can just write them down and I'll show you how to do them in CardioLog. And after that, I'll just show you the upcoming webinars. If you're something that you're interested in, you can just go on our website and subscribe for the upcoming webinar. Now, I'll pause here for a second, and I will just see if somebody answered me. So yeah, people answered me. I can see that everybody hears me. Everybody sees my screen. I'm happy for that. And I'm just double checking here. Okay. And now I'll just continue with the roadmap. The best things that we're going to have for next year, for our next version, it's the enhanced user interface. So we're building this new interface for CardioLog, which will be much more user-friendly, much more designable and playful. So you can enjoy while you're creating your reports by having an easier platform, by having an easier interface. All of the menus will be much more playful with you, different colors, and you'll find the information much easier. Extended social platform reporting is something that I will also show you right now, but we're going to add many more reports to that for our roadmap. And some of those are the vast amount of reports for Yammer Analytics, Citrion Analytics, and SharePoint Social Analytics. So we want to know if we have social spheres, if our customers are actually using those social spheres, what are the most important things that they're following over there, what is the most important content. All of that you can get through reports. Now, performance monitoring it's going to be a group of new reports for the IT professionals, meaning that now you're going to be able to monitor things like farms, servers application, and services, how many CPUs there are they working? So all of that technical data for your machine, for your SharePoint environment, for CardioLog, you will know by those IT professional reports. Now, the following that is up to come, this is the enhanced map reports. We do offer reports shown through a map, okay, so where are our customers coming from, but this up till now was mostly focused on SharePoint public-facing websites, so on SharePoint Marketing Suite, the analytics for the public-facing websites. What we're building right now is going to be a report with maps that will show you who are your users, not only by IP address, but we'll use the information from Active Directory and SharePoint attributes, meaning that on the map you can see which branches are most active and which, let's say, divisions are most active, and you have this on a map. The next thing is integration with SharePoint roles and permissions. You'll be able to automatically customize the reporting data for different users based on their SharePoint roles and permissions. So you'll be able to segment your report according to the SharePoint roles and permissions. And the last one is, let's say you have many web parts in one side of SharePoint, and you would like to see how many times these web parts were viewed. So let's say if you have one web part added on a couple of sites or in different places, you'll be able to see how many times it was seen, how many times, who actually saw it, and etc. So this is for the roadmap. I'll pause for a second, see that everybody's doing good. Okay. I hope that everybody is having a good mood today. I'm very excited to show you and answer your questions, and I'm in a very happy mood for this webinar, so let's continue. So here are the questions and answers. I gathered this from all of you, my precious customers. I asked you, what do you think you would like to know how to build in CardioLog Analytics? And here are the questions. Can I filter CardioLog reports by user attributes, such as division or location? This was the first question. Now, what I'm going to do, I have prepared a couple of slides with questions, 3 slides with a couple of questions on them, and I will gather here, let's say on this slide, I have 4 questions. I'll go over them, and after that, I'll jump to the demo and show you exactly how to do that. So the first question is, can I filter CardioLog reports by user attributes such as division or location? How do you do that? You use AD user attributes, SharePoint user profiles, filter reports, and this is in visitors, and you do this in active user categories. I'll show you exactly how to do that. Visitors and active user categories. The next question is, can I see sites, pages, documents that were not viewed ever? Yes, you have a specific report to see different data. Let's say it can be documents, it can be sites, blogs, wikis, leakies, libraries, anything that you want. So you can create this report and see if you have any of that data, any of those objects that has never been viewed on your SharePoint portal. Next question is, can I compare different data ranges in the same chart? And this happens by doing a chart. Any chart that you do, you double click on the chart, you go to group by, and you compare the data. Very important report to see if you have built something new on your SharePoint portal, if you have added something new on your SharePoint portal, if actually it's working better, so you have more views or less. I'll show you how to do that. And last question, can I track links to external sites, applications, navigation, external destinations? Yes, you can do that. You can track the links to external sites as long as the link is on SharePoint. If you have any link on SharePoint, you can track it with no problem and see how many clicks you got. Now let's go to the demo, and I'll answer all of the questions here. Okay. I hope everybody can see my screen. I'll just wait 1 second here for everybody to answer me. Okay, now let's start. Yes, I have answers here. Everybody can see my screen. Okay, now let's start. This is CardioLog Analytics. Everybody knows it. Nothing new. And this is the report center. Now let's see. Our first question is, can I filter CardioLog reports by user attributes such as divisions or locations? Okay. What do? We create a report, or we can use one of the created reports already. Okay. And here, let's see. Let's give it a second to load. Edit. Okay. Okay. One more second for the demo to load and have the data. Come on. Yeah, okay, great. Let's move this here. Let's move this here. Okay. What do? AD user attributes, filter reports, visitors, active user categories. Okay, visitors, active user categories. Okay, let's create a new report. I'm sorry for that. Q&A webinar. Next. Here it asks us when do we want the data to generate, when would we like this report to be sent to a different group of people. Let's say we will put weekly. Okay. I'm sorry for this. I thought I already created this report, but it wasn't working. So we want to segment visitors. So we go to visitors, we go to active user categories, we add this. Okay, here I will put last month because I know that I have data for last month. In website item, I will drill down through the tree structure of my SharePoint and add a site that I would like to build this report on. Now to go. Okay. Okay, so let's just give it a second. So you double click on active user categories. You go to advanced. In user category, you choose any of the categories. So it can be job title, lead source, rating, company name. So let's say job title. We'll do preview. Okay, let's give it a second to load. And basically, this is how you answer, can I filter CardioLog reports by user attributes such as divisions or locations? So you just do visitors, active user categories, and you double click on active user categories. Okay? And then after that, you choose the property, you choose the division. Double click, advanced, and user category. Okay, so this was one of the questions I got. Let's do last month here, so it will be less. And can I see sites, pages, documents that were not viewed? This is the following report. You add page views by type. You add a table. Okay, you double click on page views by type on the table. You go to advanced, and here in minimum value you write 0. In type you will choose any type, so I'll choose documents. I would like to see all of the 0 documents viewed. In sort order I'll do ascending, and in appearance I will write 0 page views or 0 documents views. Okay, let's save it. And here I have a report. I have this widget that shows me those documents that have never been viewed on my SharePoint portal. So I can go ahead, delete them, or just move them, or put them in a more visible place. Following question. Can I compare different data ranges in the same chart? Yep, very easy. Let's add, for something, let's add a chart, page views. We're adding a chart. Double click. We go to group by, and here I would like to compare the data of all pages viewed for last month compared to the previous month, or here is a week ago. So, and it will give me the data broken down by the day. So for every day from last week, it will compare how many views I had to every day from the previous week. Now let's do preview. Okay, let's go to appearance, always add title and legend, and here let's call it comparison for page views. Okay, save, and here it shows you all pages and all pages for the previous, I guess it has to be week, yeah, for the previous week. Okay, because you're comparing here by weeks. Next question. Can I track links to external sites applications? Yes, you can. You go to navigation, external destination, sorry, and here you just need to add date. Let's hope we have data. Well, this is a demo environment and there is no data, so sorry for that. Maybe if I add the whole SharePoint, I'll have in website item, if I add the whole SharePoint, I will have some data. No. Okay, so this is one of the ways to check. This is just a demo environment, so sorry for that. I don't have any data, but this is one of the ways to check. So here you have the name of the URLs, as long as the link is on your SharePoint portal, and you'll see how many clicks you had, okay? You can do a drill down. This is a drill down, and have a report here. Okay, here you can do a drill down and have a report and see, for example, who clicked. Okay, so special clicks and stuff like that. Now let's continue and see, let's continue to our next slide and continue with the questions. Can I track email campaigns? Yes, it's very easy. You just add this parameter to the link. So you do __ refer equals to whatever you want to call your the certain page that you want to track. So it can be, let's say, IntLog main page. It can be a newsletter that you're having. How do you do that? Let's say here, I'll go to IntLog. Okay, and let's say this is my trial. Okay, so I want to send this in an email campaign. So what I'm going to do is here I'm going to add __ referral. Let me just see. Referral equals trial. Okay, now this link I will add to the email campaign, and I'll get the report for it. And how do you get the report? Navigation, internal traffic. So we go to navigation, internal traffic sources, Okay, so let's just give it a second to load. Okay, just a second. I just had to restart here for a second. Okay. So here's the internal traffic source. This is just a demo, so I don't have any specific data here, and sorry for that. But the only thing that you have to do is to add the parameter __ referral equals to the name that you want to give to the specific site that you want to follow, and then send this link through emails. Let's continue. Can I see broken links in CardioLogs? And yes, you can see all of the broken links that you have on your SharePoint portal. You can do this with acquisition. It's the SEO Reports. And over there, I'll show you how to create this report. And how do you see the broken links? This is in, acquisition, SEO. Okay, so this is one that I have done. I already have added the X-Tag, and I've added a crawler to the X-Tag, and I would like to see, here is how you do a new. You add a crawler, you write the name of the page, so let's say Intlog. Here you choose which site page you would like to add the crawl to. You choose it, okay, and then you just do save. The crawl is already added on that site. It crawls every every daughter site, everything that you have under the mother site, and it shows you which links are broken, or if you have any SEO violations, like you don't have enough keywords, or some of the titles are not complete. So let's see how a report looks like. Here in history, you can see the X-Tag report. Okay. Let's give it 1 second to load. Okay, so here it gives you that on the X-Tag you have one violation, it counted here, and here in report you can choose what you want to see. You want to see page with broken links, you want to see content that is not found, you want to see slow pages, and etc. So this is how you see what is wrong on your SharePoint portal. Now let's continue. Can I perform any actions when users submit a survey? Okay, that's a really cool question, and I'm just going to show you something that we do. Just a second. So right in CardioLog Analytics, you have the engagement package. And in the engagement package, you can create surveys, okay? Now let me show you how you do that. These are the different surveys that you create. This is their Outlook. So this is how they're going to look on your site. And now what we have created to answer the question is we have created, I've already filled the survey, so it doesn't want to show it to me. But we have created a survey here that helps you to register for our new upcoming webinar. So you don't have to go to the page, to the webinar and subscribe over there. You just have a survey over here that you write your name, your email address, and following you receive an email where it shows you, let me see. it shows you that you have been registered for the webinar. So what you can do is you can use the surveys to connect to other applications and use those other applications. Yeah, I've already filled the survey. That's why it's not showing it to me. Sorry for that. But, okay. So let me just show you how you do a survey. Okay, so these are how the surveys look like. And the last survey, maybe we have it here. Do you find the content you're looking for? Yes, no, mostly. Let's see, NIP, you're in this survey. So basically what you do is you write a code that connects the survey to that other application that you would like to register your customers for. And it automatically, when they fill their name, the other application will send them emails that they have been registered. So it's a great way to use your surveys for other applications. Another question, can I perform any actions when users submit a survey? Yes, redirect to a different page, execute code, webinar, this I answered. Now let's go to the last questions that we have here. And of course, if any of you has any questions, please just write me in the box here in the GoToMeeting. Now, can I use CardioLog to measure Go conversion? This is a great question, yes. And how do you do that? Let's go to CardioLog. Let's say that Go conversion. I have this page and I would like to follow how many people entered here, how many people click on the trial, how many people subscribed, write their name, and after continue, how many people actually downloaded the trial. So how do I do that? I go to Settings, Go. Here I have one Go created already, and this is how it looks like. This is when you create your own Go, it will look like that. Here you write the name of the Go that you would like to give. The URL is what is the last page you would like your Go to end. So the download for me will be the last page. Okay, so I'll write it here. And Go values, let's say I would like 10 people to subscribe. You always have to put it to be active. And here you add all of the different pages. So my first page was here. Next thing is clicking on the trial. So this thing, let's go back. Okay, finally the survey came up, so I'm sorry for that, but I will just show you this real quick. Here, upcoming webinar, reserve your spot. So here I will write Bella. Here I will write my last name, Gogova, and my email address. This is a survey for a webinar. I'll register now. Thank you. Our webinar organizer will communicate with you regarding this event. Now, when I check my email, I will have a confirmation that I am subscribed for this webinar. Just check how cool this is. Okay, Yarin Negri, confirmation, tracking SharePoint videos with CardioLog Analytics. Here it is. So I'm already subscribed. Everything is done. This is through a survey that you create in CardioLog Analytics. Impressive work. Okay, now let's continue. Go back to the Go conversion. I'm sorry for this little distraction here, but I just saw that the survey popped up for me, so I had to show you what we have built here. And let's go back to the Go conversion. So you add all of the pages that you want to follow, how many people clicked on them and everything. You do save. And after that, in the report center, you will have a report called Go conversion. Let me just find it for a second. Go conversion funnel. Open. And here it is. Here I can see how many people entered the home page, how many people dropped down and went to other pages. It's a great way to focus your path. So if you see that these pages really distract my people from subscribing for that webinar, I will just change them. I won't let them be able to go to those pages. Here I see how many people drop out, how many people registered, and again, after they registered, where did they go to? And here I will see how many continue, and I will see how many actually download the product and how many actually subscribe for the webinar. Okay, now let's jump to the next question. Can I measure conversion rate for social platforms? Yes, that's really cool report for blogs, number of reader comments per post, for discussion, number of replies received per day. This is in user activity, communication activity, group activity. So this is something that is in regards to our social reports. Now let's see. In Citrion reports, you get this by community activity or user activity. So you can see what's the user's activity, or you can see the community activity. Okay? Now, this is for Citrion. Let's go to SharePoint Social. And in social, you find this report, communities in user activities or group activities. Again, community activity or user activity. So what you see here is all of their users, how many posts they have, how many comments they have. So you see who are the most active users. You can do a drill down and see what did they post on, who do they follow, who are their followers, and etc. And let's see about Yammer. Here are the Yammer reports. And in Yammer, again, you do groups activity. So this is the number of replies received per day, the number of comments you have per day. And this is a way to actually integrate your social use into your SharePoint and understand how are people acting on the SharePoint social, on the Yammer, on the Citrion, and understand if this is helpful, if these platforms have been used, or if actually most of the groups are inactive. Now, next question is, and the last question for today's webinar is, can I see how frequently are employees recognized for their contributions? Who are the top influencers in the organization? This can be achieved in CardioLog with our social reports, such as influential users in all platforms, praised users in Yammer, and expert users in Citrion. Now let's go back. And here you can see all of those reports, influential users. And this is in Yammer. Okay, so here you see the influential users, how many followers they have, and you can see this for each one of the reports. And there is one question that I missed that is actually a great question. This is, can I track videos with CardioLog? And this is yes, using the extended tracking API in video reports. This is something that if you don't have it, we customize and we create it for you. But you do it here. Let me see, where is my report? Let's go back to my report. Let's give it a second. Okay, load it. Here you have videos, and here you can see video interactions, video viewers, inactive videos, active videos. You can see if there are any videos that has never been viewed. You can see what are the interactions. Let's create a table for that. Let's move this here. I'll delete this, and I'll delete this too. Okay, so video interactions, this is the title of the video, how many plays it had, how many autoplays, pauses, stop, total. So it basically shows you everything that you had on your videos, who clicked on them, who played them, who paused them, who went out of them, who closed them. And you can also create a report for those videos that have never been viewed, that are just like keeping data over there on your SharePoint portal, so you can delete them. Well, these were all of the questions that I have for today. What I'll do is I will have these recordings. I will send you also the PowerPoint presentation, because here you have the answers. I'll send it to you, and of course, if you have any further questions, please ask me, and I'll show you anything else that you need. And this is our next upcoming webinar, which will be on tracking SharePoint videos with CardioLog Analytics. So it will be specifically on the way to build the reports for the API tracking and for the videos. It will have an in-depth explanation and, of course, overview of how you do that, and which videos you track, how do you track them, and etc. And we have a couple of more coming webinars that you can find on our website under events. So if you want, just enter our website. And I'll just give you a second here to see if anybody has any further questions, and I'll be happy to answer. Okay, so just a second, let me read this. A question that I have is there a way to find searches, and what are the most popular searches on SharePoint portal? Okay, great. Yeah, this is something really easy to do with SharePoint. You just go to on-site search. Okay, and here you have all of the different reports for searches. So you want to know which are the most popular phrases. This will be on-site search phrases. And here you will see all of those phrases. Let me do last month. And here I will have an information for that. Okay, so these are the most popular searches. These are the results that I got after a search. HR number was searched 606 times. These were the clicks, and this was the average position. The average position of clicked search results for a specific search term. Okay, so average people clicked 4 times to find this specific search HR number. And I can also show you just something else really quick, and after that I'll let you all go rest. And this will be the on-site failed searches phrases. So here you can see how many searches you had, and they actually gave 0 views. Here, the on-site failed searches show you that enterprise was searched 549 times. It gave 0 results. Still there were clicks, and there were approximately 5 clicks for this search. Okay, so if there are no other questions, I am really happy that you joined today. And if you have any questions, please send me an email. It's written here that my name is Yurin Negri, but that's a mistake. My name is Bella Gogova, and I think most of you know me already as I'm your account manager. So any questions that you have, I'll be more than happy to answer. I'll send you the recordings. And I just want to wish you happy holidays, happy new year, and I'm here for you. So thank you very much for joining, and see you next time. Bye-bye.